Hey, welcome back to Wednesdays with Wilson. As you can see, I'm here alone, so we're trying something new today. We are trying, and this is going to be very new and great TV for everyone that's watching or listening or anything like that. See if our Bluetooth capabilities actually works here. So, the first one, we're just going to test Mr. Parsons. See if he can hear this. I guess I need these on.
Hello.
Mr. Parsons, you're on Wednesdays with Wilson. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, sir?
Excellent. Just trying to get this thing rolling. Mac had some trouble, and you guys have J-Day tomorrow, so we're just going to try to go as a one-man show today, but trying the old Bluetooth connection. So anything you want to hear today, or any questions for Wednesdays with Wilson?
Any questions I want to hear?
Yeah.
I want to know, what's the farthest road trip that you've ever personally driven? I just drove like 24 hours in one weekend, so I want to know.
We drove a couple years ago from here to Key Largo, Florida.
Key Largo, Florida. That mean you drove over water?
That's south of Miami. Yeah, not Key West. It's the first key right of Miami. So we did that. But we stopped a couple times. You did straight driving for 24 hours?
No, not straight driving. Combined is probably about that.
Is you have a voice changer on, or are you just talking like this for fun?
Josh, it's called acting. What's the ultimate road trip song?
I love Eastbound and Down. Do you know
Eastbound and Down?
Do you know that song?
No, I absolutely don't. What was that?
Smokey and the Bandit?
Out in
Jerry Reed?
1924?
Yes, because everything we do is from 1924. No, I like a good road trip, though. It's fun. I over spring break drove my mom back from Florida. And just, she's been going down there for 20 some odd years and always has a routine. And so I hope she's listening, but she's not, because you know what she said to me? I was like, well, we can listen to a podcast. She goes, I've never listened to a podcast before. And I said, you've never listened to our podcast before, Mom? She said, oh, no, I don't know how to do that. You never told me. So, you could be listening on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, or watching us on YouTube, hopefully, right? So
YouTube for sure.
I like going on road trips. It's fun. Is the driving annoying sometimes? Yes. Is traffic awful? Yes. But do people drive the same speed in the left and right lane that makes you want to go insane? Yes. But you got the experience with kids. So my wife and I have that argument of, is it easier to be the driver than to deal with the children if you're in the passenger seat?
You know what? Literally just had that exact same thing happen this weekend, because I drove the entire time while my wife handled a 3-year-old and a 3-month-old.
Oh.
So.
Well, the 3-month-old sleeps most of the time, correct? Yours? No, not so much?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we added a dog always to our trip, too, so it gets a little extra fun, so.
I think with the foreseen thing, like the unforeseen circumstance that a lot of people don't understand, is how much you have to stop and how much you actually have to pack for a road trip when you have kids.
Yes, it takes up a lot of your room, all the extra stuff that you don't think about. Like, I've got all my clothes and everything.
I sat in the back seat, so she could take care of them all. So I was basically just like riding by myself in the front. But It is what it is. I'm grateful.
Did you listen to a podcast? Or book on?
Actually, yes. Podcast, a lot of them.
Nice, good for you. And I'm sure all of ours.
No, so I actually have to listen to them before they go up. So I've already listened to every single episode of Wednesdays with Wilson.
What about Tuesdays with TDS?
Who's that?
Good question. All right, Mr. Parsons, thank you.
All right,
thanks for calling in.
Of course. Bye.
That's Mr. Parsons. Yeah, we like a good road trip. I really do. I like to go different places. Driving, yes, is annoying, but, a lot of things are. Speaking of annoying, let's see what our friend Mr. Stepp is up to.
Hello.
Mr. Stepp, you're on Wednesdays with Wilson. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be with you.
Yes, I'm sorry you missed out on yet another guest appearance. So we figured we'd call you since I'm by myself today. Seeing if you had any...
By yourself?
See if you had any...
How is that possible? Where are your guests or your hosts?
Your
co-hosts?
You're getting hung up on all the wrong things. We're seeing if you have any questions today for Wednesdays with Wilson's.
Questions?
Yes.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes.
Final Four?
Ooh, that's it is March Madness, so I don't know. It's been interesting. I like Duke looked good, Michigan looked good. Houston looked really good.
I would have to argue with the fact that Duke looked good.
Well, in the second game,
Siena was a challenge to them.
Yeah,
they looked better in the second game, but I don't think they're looking as dominating as your typical Duke team.
No, they're not, but they are. If you look at who they have, they just maybe need to wake up, and maybe that Siena was the wake-up call they needed there, Mr. Stepp. I know you have a dark horse favorite.
I do, the University of Iowa. In fact, I'm representing with Tie Tuesday today.
Nice. Get your Iowa tie on. That's good. For those of you that are listening and watching that don't know, there's a lot of local kids that play for the University of Iowa. Coach Stepp's daughter happens to be very good friends with one of them, so we all kind of have a connection with Iowa and the Iowa Hawkeyes. And Coach McCullum coached at Northwest Missouri State before he went to Drake, before he went to Iowa. So one of my former players, DeMonte Mosby, played for him. And go ahead, whatever you're going to say.
There are a number of young men on that team that are from the Kansas City area that have gotten a lot of success playing for Coach McCollum at Drake and at Iowa.
Yes. And how about your Baylor Bears?
Baylor Bears, I don't know where they are.
Oh, we lost the call somehow. Yeah, the tournament's going on. It's exciting. There were actually some upsets, which, for those of you that follow March Madness, know it's with the parity of college athletics and NIL and all those different things. It makes the upsets a little harder, I feel like.
Sean Stepp.
No, we've been disconnected. See? So it's a little different, but there were more upsets. We had some 11s winning, some 12s winning, so things like that are all good to see. By the time we're back on air, we'll have our Final Four and know who it is, see if I was close at all. So hopefully we'll go a little further. Let's see who else we got that can. This is, I think, illegal to call people, but Mr. Barsland's will have to let us know if that's illegal for us to call on the air instead of them calling us. Can't remember from my radio days of college if that's legal or not.
Hello?
Coach Hicks, you're live with Wednesdays with Wilson. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good. We're just checking on flag football. How'd it go yesterday?
We're good.
Good. For those of you not knowing, and since Mac's not here, I'm by myself today, Coach Hicks, so we're using the Bluetooth ability to talk to people, and seeing if they had any questions. But we're just curious how our team went to Washburn and played multiple games, I think, yesterday, correct?
Yeah, our JV and varsity went. It was good. We played 6 different teams.
Wow. Okay. That's fun. And it looked good?
Half field style.
Yeah.
Queen of the Hill, 7-on-7 stuff. Yeah, it was good.
Good. And I'm sure you did a great job. Did you get ejected or anything?
No.
Okay.
I did not.
Were there any refs?
Yeah, there was one on each half of the field.
Okay. I was talking to Coach Hewitt about some of the stuff, and we were talking with Mac about it how hard that is to probably try to not have somebody grab your flag. That's probably an issue because that's a penalty, right?
Yeah, she got a couple penalties.
Yeah.
That's flag guarding.
Oh, but and then your first game is Friday? This Friday?
Yep.
All right, Friday.
More.
That's exciting. It's a new era for Fort Osage, so very excited. I'm sure you guys are dominating. Do you have any questions for Wednesdays with Wilson?
I just woke up pretty much because I got home after 11 last night, so no, I do not.
Okay, well, thanks. This has been a dynamite call. I appreciate it. Coach Stepp has called back multiple times wanting to be on here. So
okay, call him. I'm sure he's a little bit more alive.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to. All right.
Okay. All right, bye.
Man, waking everybody up. So flag football, they have a lot of girls out. It's been very interesting talking to Coach Hicks and Coach Lewis and Coach Hewitt and talking to some of the girls of getting through that and the things that are rules for it. Because you cannot block somebody. You can get into their way, you can block them, but you cannot, if somebody tries to grab your flag, you can't swipe their hand away, you can't do any of that stuff. So again, your instincts as an athlete is to prevent them from doing that, but you can't do that. Also, we've got, baseball has started up, golf has started up. Tennis has started up. Soccer has started up. I believe soccer plays tonight. Our men's volleyball team has a home game, I think tonight. That's Tuesday. Tomorrow being Wednesday when this actually airs. But so spring sports are getting going. Actually, they had spring break where they had a snow day and then it was 90 degrees at the end of the day, or at the end of the week. But, so we're full on rocking and rolling. And then our wonderful broadcasting group goes to J-Day today, Wednesday, March 25th. It's actually my birthday. But they're going to go there to see all the different awards that we've got. We also have another award that one of our broadcasting students get that hopefully Mr. Parsons, I'm going to try to get her on next week to talk about it. She was up for an interview award, and I think she got it, according to Instagram. So a lot of different things going on here at Fort Osage. We're back from spring break. We are on the downhill slide, I guess, if you want to say it's a slide, walk, fall, whatever, into the end of the school year. But hopefully we'll get our new student anchors in here in a couple weeks. I know we've had Harper Allen who's going to do it, but we're still waiting for the next person. And hopefully Mac and Riley will be back as they get their senioritis and everything else that's going on with them. So sorry for a very short Wednesdays with Wilson. The Bluetooth thing works great. Like that, maybe we can incorporate that more. Great questions from Coach Stepp and Mr. Parsons. None from Coach Hicks, but she's very tired. We will see you next week.